What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Now I know today's Monday and we're supposed to do a main deck Monday, but we're currently in Nationals, so it's kind of hard to do a video. But today we're talking about my and Kenton's, I guess the Decidueye Ninetales deck. I mean, neither one. Ken almost made cut, right? Ken, what'd you end up as?
4-2-1.
4-2-1. So it's 12. Wait, so did you 4, 5, 6? Oh, you dropped after round 7.
Dropped after round 7.
Yeah, I dropped after round 7. So just Decidueye Ninetales. Some interesting things you're gonna notice like straight away. So we played 2 Revitalizers instead of Stretcher. Both me and Kent were like, man, we really just want like 4 Decidueyes, and when we got it, it was God. Stretch. Did you miss Stretcher at all, Kenton?
No. Stretcher wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I know when I played against a deck that need like Espeon or something, I just dropped it, or I can Hollow Hunt it back. Yesterday I did side events and I played against like multiple Metagross people, and I don't know, just Coco and like Espeon them out of nowhere and just not discard my Espeons. I mean, we play 3 in, most of us play like 2, some of us are playing, being crazy, play 1. I guess the interesting card is a Skyla. Did you use Skyla a lot, Kenton?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being able to Ultra Ball for a Forest of Giant Plants is pretty good.
Yeah. So like you just Ultra Ball for Tapu Lele, get the Skyla for Forest, get the Decidueye out was pretty sick. Beacon, did you ever use Ninetales or Vulpix a lot or no?
I used it a lot.
Yeah.
Being able to lead with Beacon and then evolve and start using Ice Blade.
Yeah, I mean that's what
pretty good lead.
Yeah, like you just start smacking people for 50, and they got to deal with like this monster 210 HP Pokemon, and they smack it. Well, you can Ice Path them back and like just move all the damage, and now like, oh crap, now I'm back to square one. What do I do? And you just can't constantly just putting more pressure on them. So it's really cool, especially with Feather Arrows and Ice Blade. You can like just one shot stuff like 70 HP and stuff like that. I know it's kind of shaky, guys. I apologize, but let's see. Round 1, got to play against Kenton in a 60 card mirror match. Drove 7 hours, plays mirror match. It's great. Game 1, he gets 3 Decidueyes out. Or Dartrix, did Decidueye turn 1? Was it 3 or 2?
I got 2 Decidueyes turn 1.
Yeah, I got 2 Dartrixes turn 1. So game 1 didn't go so hot. Almost made a comeback. He discarded his Espeon pretty early, and I didn't. So kind of swung it a little bit since we know each other's list. Game 2, I just like de-evolve and yeah. And game 3, I don't think either. I mean, we ran out of time. Game 3, Decidueye Mirror is going to be forever long. Maybe we should just scoop game 1, but I mean, I don't know. Round 2, opponent gets a Vikavolt, Bulu, Thingamabobber, but you just de-evolve the Vikavolts and you win that way. Round 3. It's my second tie of the day, and I don't remember. Oh, I played against Lycanroc Raichu. Oh, I know what I did. So game 1, I make a misplay and not knock out his Eevee. I'm like, oh, I don't worry about the Eevee. And then of course he dropped a Flareon. I'm like, oh crap, should have knocked that out instead of a Rockruff. And he punishes me and gets Flareon out. Game 2, I just like he never gets Eevee on board. His guys can't ever do enough damage. And game 3, it's going my way, but it goes at a tie. Next round is Volcanion. I won game 1 using the Ninetales. You can like use the Ice Blade for 50 with the Choice Band's 80, so you do 160. And the Decidueye you do 180, so you kind of knock them out that way. And they got to do 210, which is sometimes hard with Volcanion lists now because they don't play like Max looks or stuff like that. But he beats me in game 2 and 3. I think pretty bad too. Then the last round I played against Espeon Garb. And this Espeon Garb player was playing something I haven't seen. Kenton said he saw those guys playing it. And that was, she was playing Flareon and Garbotoxin. So if I knock out the Garbotoxin, well then I'm in trouble because Flareon comes online, and if I knock out the Garbotoxin, or if I knock out the Flareon, well, it's kind of hard to hit a Lysander if you see you only play 1, and not having access to Tapu Lele to get that 1 Lysander was pretty bad. So it was a rough matchup. I got 0-2 that one pretty quick, and then after that I dropped 1-2-2, not so well. But next day I played the same list. Round 1 I play against Mega Gardevoir. He doesn't get set up, and I'm able to like double Feather Arrow turn 1 and like knock him out with the Razor Leaf. In the next 3 rounds I play the Mirror, and they're playing the same deck like Decidueye Ninetales, but you could tell that they don't know how to play the list 100% correctly. And I kind of like bait them, like drop Rowlets, and they like just like use Ice Blade on them with like a Feather Arrow to knock them out. And like, cool, I just type a Coco spread everywhere, and then I Espeon de-evolve. That's how I do all 3 games and win that way. That's how you play the Mirror. You just like Coco and then Espeon de-evolve and just win that way. If they don't do it with Coco, then they're silly and they're gonna get punished. Then I play a couple side events, beat Metagross. Pretty much there's a lot of Metagross for some reason. I don't know why. I guess it's a side event deck. and lost a Volcanion. And we also got this playmat today. So shout out to the guys who helped me. You know who you guys are. So we have this really cool national play Pokemon mat. It cost 1,000 tickets, so it was pretty cool to get. Ken, how did your day went yesterday? I guess 2 days ago.
Round 1, I played Squee.
Yep.
After a 7-hour drive. And that was a tie.
Yeah.
Round 2, I played Mega Sceptile deck, which has an Omega trait that stops abilities from doing anything to it. Well, with Choice Band, that's not a problem. You're still taking a 2-shot knockout.
True.
Also, they have a very telegraphed 100 damage guaranteed without much they can do to increase that. So you use Ninetales, and if they hit it twice, you've taken only 200 damage. Now you can Ice Path.
Yeah.
Whatever you need.
I guess the only thing you have to worry about is a Kukui.
Mm-hmm.
If they play that.
Yeah. So that's how I ended the game, was Ice Path 200 damage onto a Tapu Lele. So I've won both those games fairly easy. The third round was Xerneas Rainbow Force, and he may have played one supporter over 2 games.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
okay.
so that wasn't too difficult. Then I played Espeon Garbodor and I won. Played Espeon Garbodor and I lost. Played Espeon Garbodor and I won. And then played Espeon Garbodor and I lost and I dropped. And every Espeon Garbodor was playing Flareon and Trash.
Yeah.
Garbotoxin Garbodor.
They play both of them?
Yep.
Yeah, which is very interesting because I know when I was testing against people, they weren't playing that. I guess maybe people are like metagaming more than people outside I was testing. So, how would you go across the Flare and Garbotoxin thing? Like, what would your plan be?
It's more down to what your opponent does than what you can do.
True.
I usually ended up taking out the Flareon by leading with a Vulpix, beaconing as much as I could until they confuse rated me, which is what every single one of them did, and then evolved to Ninetales and start doing 50 for as long as I can, which usually wasn't too long. It depended on what the match was.
So I know when I went to Espeon at first, I was like, I'm gonna go Coco and like spread, but then like Espeon just like almost one-shotted it. Or I did one-shot it. It only got to get the Psychic Gear off. But if you can get like an early Coco turn 1, if they like whiff the Psychic Energy or something, you might be okay. But if they hit the like Psychic turn 1, the DC, you're gonna get like bodied pretty quickly, which is bad. Would you make any changes to the list, Kitten, or you think it's pretty good?
I think it ended up pretty good.
Yeah. That's me. My question. The one field blower. We keep talking about Garbotoxin. I don't know. I wasn't really that I think to be much Garbotoxin. That's why I'm playing the wood field blower.
I definitely used it.
Yeah, I used it all the time. So I'm not sure. That's the only thing I'd maybe play a second of. The Lysander is really not necessary. You're gonna see one Lysander and be scared. But with like the Feather Arrows and Ice Blade and stuff like that, you really don't need it. You kind of just like manipulate the damage.
Yeah.
And with Choice Band with the Decidueye, you do 120 now, so it's like really good. And with Triple Feather, you're just like knocking out almost everything in the format, which is like really nice. So I really did love this deck a lot. I know some people asked me a straight room side event so they could see the deck list. So here it is. But guys, really short video today for Main Deck Monday, but tomorrow we'll be back. Talk to Jesper. We're gonna have his Passimian deck that he used to barely whiff cut 5-3. No, 5-2-1 because he tied the last. 6-2-1. 6-7-8. Yeah, 6-2-1. Yeah, he tied the last round. Unfortunately, if he won, he's in. If lost, he's out. And unfortunately, tied. On stream, of course, people who watched that, it was like Passimian Espeon Garbodor versus Passimian Mew. So, yeah. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button. I know today's pretty short, but I do apologize. But this weekend we'll have a big Nationals vlog. It's a lot of fun in it. And you can see how we got this playmat. It's a lot of fun. Shout out to the guys one more time. I really do appreciate everybody who helped out doing this mat. But have a great day. Thank you, Kendra, for helping. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Alright guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.